Dennis Mansfield had a passion for work in politics. God's calling on his life, however, pulled in another direction.
I had a horrible thing that happened to me on the way to the political world. I became a Christian. And 2 years into our marriage, Susan and I both turned our lives over to Christ. Then I was sort of caught in a quandary. What do you do as a Christian involved in politics, business? What do you do with that? I knew I wasn't cut out for the ministry, or so I thought at the time. And sort of in a confused way, just sort of lumbered along. Voting, being involved, helping. All the while saying, well, Lord, what do you got for me? What do you got?
He ran for Congress and seemed to be making headway as the election grew near. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to Dennis, his oldest son's life was falling apart due to a drug addiction.
He was starting the process of a downward spiral until literally 4 days before our election, when at that point it was this, what? And when that happened, it was so public, it was brutal. I'd love to tell you that every good part of my, Christianity came forward, but it didn't. I was angry at my son. I felt betrayed and lied to. And then I saw this opportunity to serve in the United States Congress crash right before my eyes.
Dennis lost the election due to the public scandal, and Pastor Tri challenged him to the notion that God had other plans for Dennis's life, even ministry to the prisoner.
Tri Robinson and I have been friends for 16 years, and we've sat on boards together, and he's always been my friend. Hadn't been my pastor till about 8 years ago. But when Tri challenged me, he did so in the only way that he can. And I laughed. I thought, oh, give me a break. Yeah, I'm going into jail, what kind of suit should I wear? Like, what? And then he said, no, he says, I want to challenge you. Think deeper. What is God doing in the middle of your pain? And I thought, you're right.
Dennis obeyed God's calling and found a greater passion working in the jails, eventually devoting even his professional life to a transitional housing program for released inmates.
It took me a while, and finally I went, I'm going to cancel my coaching career, cancel all my professional contracts. I'm going to go hang out with felons. I'm not a politician anymore. And I'm really glad of that. I guess with recovery, I guess I ought to say I'm a recovering politician.